Hi! I know this video and videos on it happened a month ago, but considering how nicely 2021 has started, let's just pretend it is still December. And Dhar Mann just made a video that SSSniperWolf was a major role in. And then days later, SSSniperWolf herself took that video and reacted to it. And her video did so much better than when it was on Dhar Mann's own channel. I don't know about you, but if I was Dhar Mann, I might be a little annoyed. Also noting that SSniperWolf links to Dhar Mann's channel, but not the video they worked on, which I guess was less important to link than the last video Sniper made. And in fairness to her, there are many movies that have their own commentary tracks made by directors and actors, cause why can't she commentate on a production she was a part of? Nonetheless, we'll be checking out her video, because I can have the joy on commentating on her commentary, while also commentating on Dhar Mann's original video too. And we'll start the review part at 0:10, since the first 10 seconds is just Sniper's introduction to the video.
Hey, Barbie?
Yeah, honey. Aren't you excited?
Well, I was hoping to get a...
PlayStation 5? Oh my god! I can't believe it!
Oh, well, we know how badly you wanted it.
It's really as simple of a story as it gets. She gets the Barbie cause she's a girl. He gets the PS5 cause he's a boy. It's a family that follows strictly by the gender norms created by society, or as this video suggests. Also, let's talk about the gifts they got. The daughter got a Barbie Plain Wash Pets playset, which is $30 on eBay, or $20 on Amazon. And then the brother gets a PS5, which at the bare minimum would be $400. Now, not all of Dhar Mann's video is shown in SSniperWolf's, so we'll have to cut to his actual video sometimes, but the first shot shows what other gifts they got before this. And while the son got a baseball and glove, the daughter got what looks like cheap items you would get from a party bag at a birthday party. This might have less to do with gender norms and more to do with the fact that these parents apparently hate their daughter.
Dang, I can't even imagine if my parents got my brother a brand new PS5. Bro, I still don't even have a PS5. Clearly we know who the favorite child is.
Wait a minute, how do you not have a PS5? Like, I guess you're waiting for Christmas to be given a PS5 since this reaction vid took place before then, but if you really want a PS5, maybe you should just, I don't know, stop waiting and get one. I assume you have the money for it, considering how popular you are on YouTube. It's hard to argue that the brother isn't more favored, but here's the thing. In the rest of the video, the dad is barely around until the end, but the mother, from our perspective, seems to still spend a lot more time with her own daughter and tries to bond with her even if they don't see eye to eye for most of the video. Like, the only good quality the brother has in the parents' eyes is that he likes things that boys typically like, such as video games and sports. After that, the brother is kind of irrelevant, as most of the attention the parents have after this is pushed all on the sister. I'm only saying this now because Sniper doesn't bring up the favoritism again, and I might as well explain this all now. Most of you might find it strange that I'm taking time to analyze small details and such in a Dhar Mann video, but truthfully, I find this sort of thing funny to think about. Also, Dhar Mann might be aware of his own reputation on YouTube, but it's not like he doesn't try to make good videos. And he should be criticized on how to better his writing and stories and his capturing of reality.
That's what I wanted. Does it come with 2 controllers?
Don't be silly, Sam. Video games aren't for girls.
Does it come with 2 controllers? That might be an important question if the brother wants to bring his friends over to game with him or something. And I find it ironic that Dhar Mann wrote this character to tell her daughter that video games aren't for girls, and instead gives her a Barbie who is a character that has her own line of video games, probably specifically marketed towards girls.
That's not true. My favorite YouTuber, SSniperWolf. She started gaming when she was just 7 years old. It's my dream to be a gamer. Just like her.
Honestly, the only thing I can feel inspired from a YouTube gamer is the fact that I may be lucky enough in the YouTube algorithm that I can obtain an audience big enough to finance my future only so they can watch me play games not even that well. There's not much else I can say. It's silly how much a YouTuber is praised as an icon in Dhar Mann's constructive reality, especially since it's related to the video's message at the end. It's also silly for the daughter's dream to become a gamer, but when you watch the rest of the video, you find out she's more talking about professional gaming. The character Sam here wants to grow up to not just be a gamer, but a professional esports gamer. And it's all because Dhar Mann may not understand that there's a difference between the two. Of course, the only issue with this is that Sam says she wants to be a quote-unquote gamer, just like SniperWolf. Now, I don't know much about SniperWolf, but of the videos I've seen on her, I'm surprised those YouTubers wouldn't have brought up the fact that she's a professional gamer if it were true. I guess Sam might also want to grow up as a YouTube gamer or Twitch streamer, which is a possible career, just one that requires enough luck for it to be achieved, and doesn't exactly have a set industry to get hired into.
SniperWolf, what kind of name is that?
She sounded a lot like a certain YouTuber mom that called me SS Super Squirter.
It's very interesting that you would bring up that this mom character sounds like another mom you know of that seems to apparently not like you, because I don't know why else she would call you that. And a mom character in a video that you play a major role in, where she is being portrayed as the antagonist somewhat.
This is what you should be playing with.
Zach, let me help you set that up.
Let's go. Let's go. Thank you so much, Mom and Dad.
Notice that when it comes to setting up the PS5, it's the dad that goes to help his son, while the mother just stays back because she knows her place in society. Also want to note that the video on Dhar Mann's channel is called Mom Forces Girl to Play with Barbies, but it doesn't seem like she's really forcing her daughter all that much, and really doesn't at any point in the video. Like, she's telling her she should be playing with it, but there's nothing stopping Sam from not playing with the Barbie at all. It's kind of funny how SniperWolf's title for her reaction video is actually more accurate to the video, and also more apparent to what the actual message of the video is.
Aww, you get to have all this fun with a brand new PS5. Nigga baby, this is only good for one thing.
I know, and you know, and everyone else watching knows that you said naked baby. And yet, when I hear it from your video, and maybe it's your accent, but I hear something else, and...
Nigga baby.
Yeah. Also, I'm glad you incite that Sam should just take the Barbie and whack her own brother with it. A, it won't really inflict damage, it'll just be annoying. B, the parents will probably just take away the Barbie then, and all Sam will be left with is those stupid Chinese finger traps, which will inflict even less damage on her brother.
Sniper on the roof. Drop an airstrike.
The production team probably didn't care that much about accurately portraying playing the game right, but I'm going to point it out just because I find it interesting. First, she says there's a sniper on the roof while she's looking at 5 different roofs and none of them seem to have a sniper on them. Then she says drop an airstrike while rapidly pressing the X button. It's just the jump button. Jump shooting is a thing in COD, but you don't just keep tapping the button and hop continuously like a hare on cocaine.
Hey! What are you doing playing on my PS5? Give me my controller back!
Hold on, there's only 6 people left. He's low health. Down him.
If you think you downed him, then sure Sam, that totally wasn't you just shooting over his head. Also, are we to assume that Sam is actually good at playing video games, even though there's nothing to show that she has played video games before? Like, I don't even know if the brother has played video games before. If he has other video game consoles, why aren't they in the living room? Because they would have put the PS5 with the others he owns. I'm not asking for a 5-minute exposition dump on how Sam played video games before, I just need one other video game console on the table. Then you can assume that Sam probably played whatever games on that console in secret. And knowing that Dhar Mann has an Xbox that he used for another video, he could have just placed it right there. Because Dhar Mann wants to convince us that Sam is already ready to become a great gamer. But as of what I've seen so far, I'm more convinced that she still needs a lot of time before she fulfills her dream.
Give me that! Mom! Mom!
What's going on?
Oh, you're gonna make me die! Oh man, if somebody pulled the controller like that out of my hand while I was playing, it would be over. But ooh, he had to call mother.
I guess this is how she usually reacts to the videos she watches, but I would hope reacting to a video she had involvement with, she would have more to say than just, I also hate it when someone tries to stop me from playing the game. But then again, I don't know what sort of commentary I expect from the scene where a boy cries out to his mother that her sister is disrupting the laws of nature. And understandably so, she's not going to point out any flaws like I've been doing.
Sam took my PS5 and she won't give me back my controller.
Sam, I told you, video games aren't for girls. Give him back his controller right now.
But I'm about to win.
Fine. Let's see.
Wait, so if Sam did win, then apparently that would be enough for her mother to believe that video games are for girls? That the only reason girls aren't allowed to play is because they wouldn't win at them? Because even if you're telling me that the brother here has won every Battle Royale game he's ever played, that's stupid. If there was any argument I've heard about why women don't play video games, it has to do with who the video games are marketed towards and other elements within games that men are usually attracted to, not because men always win games.
The mom looking at the screen like, ma'am, do you even know what's going on? I could be at the main menu and say I won, and you'd probably believe it.
I like to believe I would give my mom more credit than this. Even if she doesn't always understand what's happening in a video game, she would at least know what a fucking main menu is. It's just a joke that only makes parents stupider than an actual reality.
See? I told you video games aren't for girls. I better not see you playing anymore. Here you go, Zach.
She's a cartoony as hell antagonist, and my theory of the parents hating this daughter still reigns true, at least with the mother. But surely almost winning a game proves you're capable of doing it. And then it being capable for girls to play video games.
Wow, rude. Video games are for everybody, even you, mother.
I mean, video games are more for anyone who's interested in playing them. I don't think a blind person would go that far with playing one.
I think growing up, because I was the oldest, the PlayStation was mine. I was player 1. My brother was always player 2. He would only get to play when I was at home.
Once again, interesting that you owned a PlayStation when you were young, and here you are reacting to a video you star in where Sam, the young girl who happens to have a similar hair color to yours, wants a PlayStation of her own.
How cute is this? You can wear it when you go back to school.
I don't like dresses.
If you don't like dresses, then why did you allow your mom to buy that? Sniper's video doesn't show it, but the original video does show the mom and daughter walking back to the car, as if they just went clothes shopping. If you did tell her, and the mom didn't listen, it's strange your reaction wasn't that you told her before that you don't like dresses, or just didn't even bother now. Also, why is it when they returned to the car that dress wasn't in the bag? Did the mother steal that dress? Because she knows that most stores don't allow you to take the store hanger with the dress still on it, right?
Actually, do you think I could get this new Wolfpack hoodie? Please, please? SniperWolf just came out with it.
That gamer girl?
I don't know if she's laughing because it's silly that her merch is actually getting featured in this inspirational video, but moving past that, I think what Sam just showed to her mother might give more concern if my own preteen daughter also wanted the same hoodie. Because I would have questions like, why is she saying that's illegal? Is that her catchphrase? What's the illegal part? Nothing too adult, I hope. Why is the anime girl's dress very provocative? And when this sniper character decided to pose in this exact hoodie in the pictures, what happened to her pants? Really, I just want to point out that the mother is more worried about her buying clothes from a gamer girl than what's actually present on the hoodie.
I already told you video games aren't for girls, so forget about it.
But Mom, please, it's my dream to become a—
Not another word, young lady.
It's weird that Sam would bring up the gamer dream again because she isn't allowed to get a hoodie. Does Sam think the hoodie is going to give her power increases when she's downing enemies?
All I wanted was SniperWolf's That's Illegal merch. She said no. SniperWolf hoodie stocks dropped to 0.
Don't worry, Sniper. I know a certain group of woman lovers on the internet that will be able to bring your stocks right back up. Also, since Sam apparently never got any apparel from you ever, does your joke imply your hoodie stocks were always at 0?
You can play with this while you wait here.
I want to play with Barbies.
It's pretty obviously stupid how many times the mother just buys her Barbies when she's clearly not into them. But it's also because there are so many other things you can give her that could still fit with the mother's beliefs on gender norms, like a bracelet, or a poodle plushie, or a romance novel. But no, you have to get the rest of the bags now because you bought so much clothes that day, so you tell your daughter to distract herself by opening up this Barbie that I guess you also bought against your daughter's wishes, and told her to just start playing with it right there in the parking lot. There's almost no way this video could possibly show that this mother can provide any care or respect to her own daughter, especially since we all know that's what the video is going to try to do.
That's the only way to play with a Barbie. Put it on the ground and peek. Wait, this is the part where I come in.
I like that you warn us ahead of time that you are going to appear soon. I mean, you're not an extra that appears in the background. The camera focuses on you and your face. It's going to be really hard for anyone to not notice you're in this video.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
That's okay. Why'd you kick this?
I know she's looking down so she doesn't see Sniper's face because, spoiler alert, that's SnipperWolf. But how'd she not notice it was her when she was looking at her side? Especially when Sam is supposed to be like this big fan of hers, so she should know what SnipperWolf looks like. It's cute that Sam had to apologize for Sniper almost tripping over the Barbie, which if SnipperWolf did trip over it when she had enough reaction time and was walking pretty slowly towards it, it would have totally been Sniper's own fault.
I was just mad because I want to be a girl gamer, but my mom says girls can't play. Oh my gosh, SnipperWolf?
Hi.
It's me, SnipperWolf, just casually walking to, I guess, this great clothes store, and I have to walk through this parking lot that happens to be between two brick buildings, and there doesn't seem to be a clothing store in sight, because if I brought a car, I don't know why I didn't park closer in this empty parking lot. Hell, why didn't Sam's mother park closer to the store in this empty parking lot?
So, your mom says girls can't what?
Sorry, I'm freaking out right now. I can't believe it's you.
Hey, it's me. That's weird. A reactor to myself.
It's weird that this video is idolizing you as this beacon of hope to show that girls can do whatever boys can too, and so far your reactions have been, lol, it's me, lol, how relatable. Dhar Mann wrote a character that fawns over you and a story that revolves around you, inspiring a young girl to not give up on her dreams. And you're not playing a character, you're playing yourself. There's nothing to be ashamed of pointing out being in another video, but considering the context of your role, I feel like you might be glossing over the more important aspects that are highlighted in the video.
Okay. My mom says girls can't play video games. She wants me to play with Barbies instead.
That sucks. But honestly, I was always told the same thing growing up.
Sam is a young SnipperWolf and you won't convince me otherwise. Maybe you can, but I doubt it.
You were?
Yeah, but I never let that stop me. If boys can do something, then so can girls.
Biology might disagree with that. I know she's referring to societal activities, I just want to make an annoying retort. And what was with that weird cut that happens really quickly?
There's no reason why girls can't be gamers.
You're so right.
Luckily, my parents never cared that I played video games. They're like, as long as she stays home, she's not talking to boys, she's not leaving the house, then I don't care. Do whatever you want.
This one sentence you make about your childhood really lowers the value as to what Dhar Mann was trying to do here. Because Sniper is seen in Dhar Mann's video as this gamer that didn't let anyone stop her from playing video games. And yet, the reality is she was able to play video games because no one cared or attempted to stop her. The message sorta loses steam when those obstacles you had to get over already moved themselves out of the way for you.
But girls at school, they'd be like, ugh, you play video games?
Personal experiences differ because I barely know a single girl from my school who reacted so negatively to video games. Hell, I knew girls from my old school who played and talked about video games. I guess this is part of the reason why Dhar Mann's video doesn't necessarily work for me. But I kinda hope that this video doesn't work for other people off of that regard as well.
I can be a girl gamer.
What's wrong?
I don't have a system. And my brother won't let me play with his.
That didn't stop you from playing it before. Just play at midnight or something when everyone is sleeping.
I'll tell you what.
I have to think about it.
You can have the one I just bought.
What, really?
Yeah.
I'm going to assume the console isn't actually in there when this was filmed because there's no way Sniper or Sam would have been able to hold the handle and pick the box up that effortlessly. And this isn't about the strength in people, it's more about the fact that the handles have been ripping off the boxes due to how heavy the box actually is. It's lucky for Sam that Sniper is being so generous to her, but here's the thing, how is Sam going to hide this PS5 from her mom? How's she going to get into the car, then out of the car, and into the house without anyone saying anything about it? This isn't something you could just stow away in your own pocket.
Just promise me that you'll never give up. And by the way, it's just gamer.
What do you mean?
You don't call guys boy gamers, right? So no need to say girl gamers. It's just gamer.
I never thought about it that way. Thanks, Sniper.
You know, despite what she said to be agreeable, it's how they went about setting up this scene that gets me. They make Sniper to be so profound in saying this, as if many people never thought about calling girl gamers before. Like, I'm pretty sure when anyone talks about quote-unquote girl gamers, they mostly refer to the ones that get paid to play games and try to look pleasurable to a possible male audience. And the people who may accidentally still call girl gamers may still think of them as just gamers. All this scene does is make Sam look more stupid than we should think of her. Because remember, it was Sam who wanted to grow up to be a gamer, not a girl gamer.
I'll never forget this.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. That part was like kind of cringe, and I was just like, as I was saying it, then I was like, how can I say this so it's not cringe? And it just kind of ended up being cringe.
Well, thank you for being bluntly honest with us that you were apparently uncomfortable with being given the spotlight to provide wisdom to this young, impressionable girl. But curiously, did you talk to Dhar Mann about anything that was said in the script, or did you just kind of went with it without saying anything?
I hope to see you at the top one day.
Yes, ma'am.
I gotta move. The circle's closing.
Hold on a second. Isn't that your brother's headphones you're wearing? Isn't that going to raise suspicion whenever Zach is trying to look for them? If this is her computer monitor, where's her keyboard and mouse? Did she just buy a monitor, but with what money? If you're wondering what these books are, which you probably aren't, but screw it, I'll tell you anyway. I can't tell what the blue book is, but the second book is London Bridges, which is a mystery, crime drama, and thriller coming off the Alex Cross series. And the bottom book is The Girl Who Kicked the Hornet's Nest, which is another crime drama and thriller that's the third in its series. I'm assuming Dhar Mann wanted us to notice this detail, otherwise he wouldn't have laid out these books as so, that we would learn that Sam is into crime dramas, which I'm fine in believing. I just find it weird that if she's very much into Call of Duty, then why aren't the books connected to it like military or other shooter type books, like Jack Ryan or something written by Tom Clancy. But I guess crime drama, military shooter, close enough.
I'm popping a UAV.
Sam, what are you doing?
Sam, did you even make an attempt to try to hide the fact you were playing video games in your own house?
You know how I feel about this.
Just wait, Mom. I'm about to win.
Oh, here we go again. How many times do I have to tell you girls can't play video games? I don't even know how you got one, but after you lose, I'm taking away your PlayStation.
Maybe Sam should go back to SnipperWolf to see if she can buy her a new mom.
Dang! Straight up rude. When you lose, I'm gonna take away your PlayStation? How about when you cook a meal I don't like, I'm gonna take your entire kitchen and burn it down.
I know you're exaggerating a bit here, but I think if you did that, you'll lose whatever sympathy was coming your way about the PlayStation being taken, and you might be charged for arson. You're unironically acting more like a cartoony villain than the mother here, with you burning down kitchens and whacking people in the head with a Barbie doll.
Yes, got him. There's only one person left. There he is. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I got him! Yes! Yes, I won!
Really?
Thanks for the support, Mom. But hey, good job to Sam for totally winning Warzone on her own and didn't need help from any other YouTube channel at all.
Hey, what happened?
I just won Warzone!
What? You're kidding! I've never won before.
Well, you know what that means, Zach. We're going to have to take your gamer privileges away, because according to the mom earlier, the only people who can become gamers are the ones who are able to win them.
Do you think you could help teach me?
Yeah, sure, come here.
The mom can't believe that Sam just won.
I think that was clear from her reaction earlier, Dhar Mann, but thank you for making sure we didn't think otherwise, I guess.
And as time goes on, Sam starts to win more and more. The mom starts to realize that maybe girls can be gamers.
Once again, I think that's made clear by what we are seeing on screen. I know it's a staple of Dhar Mann's videos to have his own narration at the end, but when narration is unnecessary, it's unnecessary.
Bro, you think? It's like saying, girls can't be engineers. Girls can't do this. Ridiculous.
Speaking of unnecessary commentary, Sniper is also just stating what the video is trying to get at. And also, she made a similar statement about this earlier in the video. I guess she said it to act funny, but it seems the joke is more on how she said it and how distorted she can make her appearance. She probably could have said anything and it would have been the same joke regardless.
A while later, Sam even gets offered an official spot on a popular esports team.
Wait, how did this group or whoever found out about Sam? Like, there was nothing indicating that she was recording any of her gameplay. Did she just happen to be in the same lobbies? Also, we don't know how old Sam is, but it's clear to us that she's barely in her teen years just yet. Isn't she starting a bit young to just come and join some professional esports team? Fun fact from the video, she was invited to join the Waze clan. I wonder what that's referring to. Out of curiosity, I want to see if SniperWolf was part of FaZe Clan herself or has any affiliation with them. It doesn't seem like she ever joined FaZe Clan, and it seems that they also don't like each other. I don't even think Dhar Mann did this on purpose, which is what makes it funnier.
That happens to also include a big advance payment.
But wait a minute, the letter is asking her to join, meaning she still hasn't officially accepted just yet, and yet they've already given her the check for $10,000 with the letter. It's signed and everything. What's stopping Sam from just cashing the check in and then just doing her own fun thing? I mean, she wants to be a gamer, but we don't know if she means esports or YouTube, and that $10,000 can definitely be used to help her with the latter. I don't think this Waze clan lasted that long if these are decisions they make.
Wow.
Her family couldn't be any more proud of her.
This is the most barren kitchen I've ever seen. It looks like they only have 3 plates. I guess Seb was just eating off the table. Did they just move into this house or something? Also, yeah, I guess the family is now accepting her desire to play video games. But what's stopping me from assuming that the only reason they're doing this is because she is bringing the big bucks in? Maybe the dad cares a bit, and maybe the brother is not all that bad. But you can't tell me we were shown one thing where the mother actually cared about any opinion that Sam ever had.
And then one day, Sam even starts streaming.
Yeah, we'll get to the streaming part, but what the hell was that text that just flashed on the screen? Longer handles on these 2 clips. Is this like editing directions that Dhar Mann or whoever was giving to the editor? It's in the same text font as the rest of the text in Dhar Mann's video, and I'm assuming it wasn't Sniper who made that phrase pop up on screen. When you check the same video on Dhar Mann's channel, that text is not shown. And while the release date isn't shown on the video for some reason, it is shown on the channel, which as of this audio recording would have been around the same time that SniperWolf also released hers. And the YouTube editor doesn't seem to allow you to put text on the video unless that's something you have to pay for. Is this video we're seeing the one Dhar Mann sent to SniperWolf? But it wasn't finished quite yet, so they fixed it when they eventually uploaded it? What makes this stranger is the fact that Sniper didn't even react to it. Not even a head tilt or something. Unless this isn't the same video that she's reacting to. Is she reacting to the video posted online and the editor or whoever decided to put this version of the video on screen?
Hey guys, thanks for joining me and today's live stream.
So yeah, the esports team somehow found out about this girl being really good at one game we know of. But instead, I want to focus more on the details of what we're seeing here. I mean, for the most part, it seems like that's what it would look like if she was live streaming on YouTube. Except that for some reason her subscribe button has been replaced with big text that just says live now. And also she started streaming 2 hours ago, even though earlier we just saw her turn on the camera a couple of seconds ago. So what was chat looking at this whole time? And Sam didn't even title the live stream anything, just that she was live streaming. Like, maybe you should title it something relating to what you're going to do in this live stream now. Was she trying to look for the live stream to make sure it appeared on her channel? Because all she typed in the search bar was game live stream. There's no way she would be the only one at this time who's live streaming a game for her video to easily pop up. And shouldn't you be seeing something different, like some software or something that helps you when to switch from your screen to the game? You haven't even clicked on the web browser, you're still on QuickTime Player, which I'm pretty sure can't help you with live streaming. And why have you decided to watch this live stream on an account that isn't your main one? There's probably other little silly things I could point out that I haven't noticed, but the last thing I'll ask is, are you planning on playing Cyberpunk on your PS5? Because considering the date this short came out, that's going to be one hell of a glitchy mess. Hey look, Vinny Vinesauce is in a Dhar Mann video.
I've actually got my mom joining me.
Hi everyone, I'm Sam's mom and
It's Psychomantis.
Some people may find Sam annoying for trying to interject with her player name, but considering what we've seen earlier in the video, I think Sam deserves a bit of sass right back at her own mother. And if Sam didn't tell her YouTube audience what her first name is, it's funny that the first thing the mom does is completely reveal it publicly on her daughter's livestream.
That's my gamer name.
That's good, that's good. Get it? Cause SSSniperWolf, original Metal Gear character, and then you've got Psycho Mantis. Oh, only OGs will understand. So badass.
Sniper has hinted a lot that the character Sam is almost a younger imitation of herself, but she never really admits this. Like, is it really just a coincidence that Dhar Mann is so knowledgeable on SniperWolf that he would make these choices that SniperWolf finds connections with? I will be really surprised to find out that Dhar Mann is a big fan of SniperWolf's. So I've been hiding the obvious answer up until now, where if I really want to know, I could just look at the end credits on the Dhar Mann video. Now, when it comes to writing, it's only Dhar Mann that's credited under it, but if we look under the word idea, that's credited to both Dhar Mann and SniperWolf. I assume what they mean by idea is that both of them worked on the storyboard and outline of what was going to appear in this video. Whichever idea came from whichever person, we don't know as of now. If we consider the possibility that Sniper was involved more in at least creating the structure for Dhar Mann's video, that she never addresses in her video what involvement she had on the creative side, that she may have had more choices she doesn't address, like perhaps it was her that included Wei's clan, and how her live reactions have mostly been not as energetic in some areas and pretty vague in others, it honestly makes me wonder if most of her reactions can even be considered genuine. Especially since this video is set up as more of a live reaction than not just commentary on what's happening, considering the other possibility that she may have seen this same video multiple times before. I mean, in the beginning of her video, she says she's watching it for the first time with her viewers, which can still be true, but what can also be true is if this isn't the actual first time for her watching it herself. But maybe this is why this video should have been her talking about production and details on the video and the message behind it and etc. She could have still made her jokes, or her edits and ways she says words. I don't think Sniper is trying to hide her own involvement with production, it's just weird that she never just tells us or even clues us in about it.
I am so proud of Psycho Mantis, and she showed me that girl gamers can be really successful.
This is my favorite part of the video because I like to believe that Dhar Mann cleverly wrote that mom's line on purpose to show how awful she still is. Because now the mom's pretending that she thought that girl gamers couldn't be successful on the internet or whatever, not that she thought that girls couldn't play games at all.
Thanks, Mom. And no need to say girl gamer. It's just gamer.
The word girl gamer is just so cringe, it just like tears me up inside. Throw the whole word away.
I hate to be this nitpicky, but I'll just say it anyway. Girl gamer isn't a whole word, it's two words put together. Also, I'm guessing why Sniper finds it cringe is perhaps because people usually describe her as one, and probably not being used in the best light. Which I can see why it would annoy her, but that doesn't necessarily show that the words girl gamer itself is cringe, just the way it's used. And for the record, if I was watching this video alongside Sniper while she was saying this, I would address this to her, because I don't think it's annoying to have an opinion on someone else's opinion, especially when that said opinion was presented publicly by said person in the first place.
Okay guys, we're about to hop in Warzone, but before we get into that, I just want to say we're about to hit our 5K sub goal, and I just want to say...
Let's break this down. First, Sam addresses they're going to play Warzone, but then why does she put in the description that the game is Cyberpunk 2077? She would have had to manually put that in herself. Then you have Sam addressing that she's about to reach her 5K sub goal, even though if you zoom into her subscriber count, it's pretty blurry, but it definitely looks like she's been past 5K for a while now. We also see that SniperWolf herself is watching the livestream, but whether or not she has made this aware to Sam or even made it aware in the past, we don't know. Because if SniperWolf was present, shouldn't she just let Sam know she's watching to make Sam pretty happy that Sniper remembered her? And just the cherry on top, not only is this screenshot the same screenshot that appears on Sam's computer seconds before, but it's also being shown on the same monitor that Sam also uses. Now, on one hand, it actually makes more sense on Sniper's side since she would be logged into a different account watching Sam's channel. And I could believe that YouTubers have other accounts to watch videos not from their main channel. But on the other hand, all this does is bring up the same questions I had before, such as why did Sniper type in game livestream when she could have just typed Psycho Mantis livestream instead? And why is she still on QuickTime Player? Also, what are the chances that many days later Sniper would be wearing the same exact clothing that she wore when she first met Sam? Also, once again, gotta point out Dhar Mann's title says the mother instantly regrets it. I don't know about you, but changing your mind days later is not the same as instantly regretting it.
won't. It's like whenever I'm laughing at something like this, all I think about is this.
And after this, she recites that the video's message is about following your dreams. She tells her audience to like the video, thumbs up, subscribe, etc. And then the video ends. So, the thing about Dhar Mann is a lot of his videos are very contrived, and they don't exactly get to their messages or endings in a very natural way like good stories should. You can even argue for a lot of the time the negative aspects of people in his videos are presented in the silliest or stereotypical way possible. But the truth is, in some of his videos, his messages are at the very least agreeable. Like, this video's message was no matter what gender you are, what color you are, whatever you are, that you can follow your dreams if you put your mind to it. Which is a message where, in this scenario, it was probably better if it was on its own. Because this same video also seems to forgive the mother way too easily from her own actions, and the portrayal of becoming an esports player appears way too easily to be done. Like, just because you're good at a game doesn't mean you're going to get sponsored for it, especially when the person in question hasn't even fully matured yet. I know I've been glossing a bit over SnipperWolf, who I know has a reputation on the internet for not being very well received, in the nicest way I could possibly explain. But this is part of the reason why I want to show her reaction with the video, because I think it's always interesting to see how a video comes together, and even if she doesn't outright say it, there's a lot of implication to believe how much work she may have put into Dhar Mann's video. Goodbye.